Each time you turn your ignition on and crank your car to start, there's a lot of things that happens which you really didn't take note of because you're just behind the steering. So in today's video, I'm going to be taking my time to explain this to you, and it's very interesting. A simple trick. Morning, this is Dr. Kodo Fix. Welcome back to another interesting edition. Here, if you're coming to my channel, subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification. Oh, I made a mistake. It's not Dr. Kodo Fix, it's Dr. Kodo. That is the new name. Now, you're coming here because you're trying to figure out if suppose you have a dairy transmission filter. Does transmission have a filter? Well, most transmission system doesn't have a serviceable transmission filter. What it means is that no matter how you run with the transmission system, as it cleanses the transmission system, it cleanses the filter as well. I can't name most models that have this, but a lot of manufacturers claim are true about that. And no matter how dirty your transmission fluid is, if you look at the filter, it still looks clean. But some manufacturers have not gotten to know that trick, and that is why you're here trying to know if yours is actually clogged. And if it's clogged, what are the symptoms? The first symptoms of a clogged transmission filter is a high transmission temperature sensor. When you start seeing that you're having a transmission temperature running high, well, that is typical indicative that there is a restriction of flow of transmission fluid in your car, in your transmission system, and that is starving a lot of the vital components that ensures the smooth operation of your transmission system being starved of transmission fluid. We're talking about the clutch band, we talk about the shift solenoid, you talk about the valve body, and the rest of them. The transmission fluid is there, but it's the fluid, the transmission filter being clogged is not allowing it to suck the transmission into the pump, so the pump is running mad and not having enough transmission fluid to actually propel the transmission system or your car to smooth shiftly as it's supposed to. So a quick replacement or even washing it, some of them are washable and reusable, so go ahead and see if yours is made up of some metal and some little metal nets, which I've seen in most cases in VW, so you can rewash it. I've actually done this several times and it works fine and save yourself a lot. The whole process which you need to go, the whole stress you need to go through is actually to lose the bottom pan, because a lot of them have a whole lot of bolts right there, and it's actually to prevent any leakage of transmission fluid. The second symptoms of a clogged transmission filter is you have a harsh or hard shift. When you have a hard shift where you snap your head like you want to break your neck, well, this is not a good sign that your transmission system is having a fun full day. No, it's actually having a hard day it's like someone is kind of choking, like, oh, you're gonna die or you're gonna die. So when you start having that snapping of your head, your transmission shift, and you snap your head back, there is every tendency that you have a clogged transmission filter. Although that is not the only thing that actually causes the transmission snapping or harsh shifting. So be sure to check some other video which I have that talk about the transmission shifting, harsh shifting, and hard shifting, snap shifting, and you're gonna be on your way saving yourself thousands of dollars in repair. Number 3 symptoms of a clogged transmission filter is a check engine light. This is going to be very common with most cars that are configured to use a PCM. If it is an ECU configuration car, or you may likely not have a check engine light because they have two independent controllers. The ECM controls the engine operation, while the TCM controls the transmission. But when it comes to PCM, it's a combination of both. So you're definitely going to be having a check engine light when the transmission pump is sucking mad and not getting enough transmission and starving the valve body as much as the shift solenoid, the right quantity of transmission fluid that is needed to propel your car to move faster or drive smoother. The fourth symptoms of a bad or clogged transmission filter is a delay in shifting. Delay in shifting can be caused by a variety of factors and components such as transmission shift solenoid a blocked transmission valve, a bad transmission valve, a whole lot of them. So when you start having a delay in shifting from one gear to another, there is every tendency that you're having a clogged transmission filter. So go ahead and inspect it and see if it is due for replacement or rewashable and reusable. Transmission slippage. Transmission slippage is going to be occurring due to a clogged transmission filter, because when it's not having enough transmission fluid to feed the valve body or to create a very good inline pressure, then it's going to starve a whole lot of them. The transmission shift valve, that's not going to attain the transmission valve. So the valve body is not going to fully have the right quantity of transmission fluid that is going to need to actually shift, create a smooth shift, transition shifting between gear 1, 2, 3, or 4. So that is like creating a typical scenario of insufficient transmission fluid present inside your transmission system. So in most cases where you start seeing a delay or slippage in your transmission system, it most often time doesn't really mean that there is a serious problem that is present inside your transmission system, except if suppose you're some kind of a rough user or a careless user who really don't care about the well-being of your transmission system. Then likely there could be other damages that's actually going on inside your transmission system that is creating the whole mess, not just about a clogged transmission filter. So the last quick tip I'm going to be leaving you guys with is simple maintenance of your transmission system, which I'm going to be leaving as a bonus in this very video here, which is a simple taking the texture of your transmission system. It's going to save you a lot of hectic repair bills in transmission system, and that is often very much easier for most of you guys. Either ways, it's easier if you're driving a Toyota or most Asian cars that use a dipstick in the transmission system. For the older models, the newer models, in my own analysis and check, are not having dipsticks. So it's simple getting paper towel that is cheap and just drop a bit of it. It's going to give you a whole lot of data that's going to tell you if how healthy the transmission system is from the transmission fluid, right? If there are dirt and particles right there or grimes, if you're some kind of person who have access to medical stethoscope, you can put it there and see if you can be finding some iron filings, depending on how much they are, will determine how healthy your transmission fluid is. And if yours is not having a dipstick, just going underneath the drain plug there and lose it a little bit and have a paper towel right here to catch it, and as soon as you drop right there, you check it. If it's orange in color, it's need a replacement. If it is more black in color, then it needs not just a replacement but flushing. I'm also going to show you how to flush it in some other videos, right? So this little trick is just more than enough. The next thing is, when trying to do a transmission service, if you don't have money to replace a transmission filter, you should rewash it. Most of them, 80% of them are reusable. In fact, 95% of them are reusable. So if you don't have money to replace it and you can afford the transmission fluid, go ahead and replace it. Then if it's suppose it's blackish in color, right, like this is my hat right here, you need to flush it. So I made a tutorial about how to flush transmission fluid. Do not use the pressurized air because you're going to be making matter worse. I remain Dr. Cool. To give this video a thumbs up and share with your friends. I hope this helped you to resolve your transmission slippage, transmission shift, transmission delay in shifting. Bye for now. I'll catch you on the next episode.